All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you listen to this post live, the game is currently on. There's like 2 minutes left, and I just wanted to be first. So we're running it here. Houston should take care of business. They're up by like 19. It did get a little bit close there. But I don't have it today. I won't lie to the listeners. I don't have it today. It is 10 o'clock. The NFL draft was last week, and as you guys know, and it's just been like I always want to make a video. Like I just finished a Patriots video. And so it's just the second I wake up till the second I go to bed that I want to be making NFL videos. And game days are they can be a little bit difficult with timing. Tonight was really the only night actually, just because it was like 7:30, which is cool because now it's only 10. And this is actually kind of giving me a burst of energy here. So welcome back. Let's talk Rockets 96. There's a minute 43 left in this game. They're up by 18. The starters are coming out. Did get really close there. Or, I mean, honestly, not really. I would say it got close because Pat Spencer had like 11 points in 11 minutes. And from there, like TJD had a dunk, and then things got a little bit rowdy. Pat Spencer ended up getting ejected. And, we're going to pull up some stuff here. But, I got to tell you, man, Jalen Green, I got to remember, people are watching this post live. Okay, so I'm going to multitask. You can listen to this on Spotify and Apple. The link is down below, and you guys are doing that, and I am not even really promoting it. So thank you so much for listening to those. If you ever want to shoot me a DM or a comment, if they're a little bit more difficult, or if you just any comments. So Houston shot 55% from the field tonight, 41% from downtown. I guess technically these are going to change a little bit. They shot 30 of 34 free throws, which is 88.2%, and that right there, I wouldn't say is the reason the Rockets won this game, because they came out wanting to win this game, and they came out pissed off, and Jalen Green was pissed off. And Jalen, I saw a tweet about this, and I agreed, because Jalen scored the first point, and it was an and one layup, and he kind of like batted it in there with his left hand, and he had this smirk on his face. God damn. He had this smirk on his face, like a playful smirk, and you just kind of knew. You just kind of knew what Jalen Green was about to do. He was about to get after it here. So that was awesome. You don't realize how late. I'm going to open this, Dr. Pepper. You don't realize how freaking long these games. I mean, these games take forever to finish. But this is 2 straight days now. 2 straight games where I've overshot it. And it just takes forever. I guess it's only been 3.5 minutes. But yeah, Jalen had that look in his eyes. Let me see if I can pull something up here for us. So yeah, here's the cheap shot. Dude, this was insane to watch, because you got to keep in mind the Warriors are coming back in this process. So let me make sure it's not about a blast you through the ears. Tweet from Bordeaux here. Pat Spencer cheap shots Dylan Brooks. Şengün checks him and then gets headbutted by him and shoved by TJD. I mean, just like an insane situation. I've been pounding all of these diet drinks, so I don't eat. It sounds terrible, but in context, it's okay. Let's play this.
He's grabbed and
I'm muted. All right, let's redo that. There we go. Brooks goes down. Notch right here. Boom. Faces. TJD pushes him. It's like right by the neck, but I mean, this is just heat of the moment type of push. And they're chirping. When was the headbutt? Did I just miss the headbutt and that was what that was supposed to be? Is that what that is right here? Is this a headbutt? And I can't see it from this angle that well? Because that looks dramatized. What's up, Brisk? Oh my God. Well, legend. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? I don't even remember. I'd never even think of Brisks. How often do people think of Brisk? I could be thinking of it all the time. But it's been a while. How are you doing, man? All right, I gotta find another angle to this cheap shot. I don't really see this from this angle. He almost killed Brooks. All right, well, I don't even get that part. Let's start it from the top in full screen. All right, he almost kills Brooks here. Oh, because he hacks him? Oh, the game is... Oh, it's just... What is taking forever, guys? There's a minute and a half still. I got Reed Shepard in the game. Cam Whitmore in the game. I don't know what just took forever. So he hacks him? I mean, it's not that push. I gotta be missing something here because I don't know when Pat Spencer, not to brag on Bordeaux here, but I don't want this to be over. Oh, so there's the TJD push. And so is this a headbutt? It doesn't even look like they make contact. I keep saying the same thing over again. We got to just find a new angle. Let's say goodbye to that. Hopefully some Rocket fans pull up in here. 1:30 on the night. All right. Pat Spencer, cheap shot, Dylan Brooks. Shangun Jackson gets headbutt him. A little high, too. Amin Thompson, 25.6 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks. Amin was an absolute demon tonight, and he also had he had a look on his face that was like get the fuck out of the way. He early on in the game, I don't know if it was a dunk, but he missed somebody. He misses a layup. He's going up against like three Warriors players. He's right below the basket, gets the offensive rebound, puts it up, gets the rebound. And then I don't think he dunked it over him. Maybe he did dunk it over him, and he was like, right up in whoever his face. And Dylan Brooks like immediately, like literally fucking grabbed him and threw him. That was awesome. So Amin was pissed off tonight. I saw a Giannis Rockets trade today, and everyone was saying, honestly, like this one I would do. And it was like the first fucking player was Amin Thompson. I'd do that. Reed Shepard, Amin Thompson. You didn't have to give up Shangun. I think it was maybe like Jabari. Maybe it was honestly just Brooks. And it was like 4 first-round picks. I don't care about the picks. It's not the NFL, and if you're winning now, you like late first-round picks, usually you're not getting these studs. You get these studs, and the Rockets can find these studs. But a lot of GMs can't. And so you'll draft somebody at 32 30. I'm in NFL world right now. Last pick of the first round, 28, 27, and then 2 years later, they're on a different team. It's just kind of tough. Think Ty Washington, even Usman Garuba, countless examples. So it's a little bit different, and even look at the freaking top 5 this year, man. They're all taking forever to get into this. Oh, you can't even see the screen. All right. Stars came back in the game. I tweeted out that in the first quarter, after it was like 20-8 or something, and I tweeted it out that I think the Warriors were going to call in the flag at some point in the third. I think they did that starting in the third because Kerr's not going to. Golden State, and I really wasn't that worried about. The one thing I was worried about is I titled the video right before I went live that they blew out the Warriors, and then they came back, and I was like, oh shit, I don't want to be that one that caused that. I don't want Steve Bartman it for the Rockets YouTube world. But Golden State didn't have it. Nobody, honestly, on that entire team. in the starters had it. Curry had 12. He was the only starter in double digits. Moses Moody had a really phenomenal game. But if Kevin Knox is the second leading scorer for Golden State, I don't think I fully actualized Kevin Knox. I think I'm ever really fully aware what team he's on. Fred with 26 again. It's another 20-pointer, 8 of 13, 4 of 6 from downtown. Only 1 turnover. Jalen had 0 turnovers. Can we hear it? Jalen only had 11. He only played 27 minutes. Felt like Jalen had 20. Şengün was 1 assist and 1 rebound away from a triple-double. He had a phenomenal game. Fouls out, 2 steals, 2 blocks. And Brooks is really making it his impact known right now. What's up, Solo? Oh, shoot. I just clicked on an ad. We gotta get some Rocket fans in here. Solo's the only cat in here. Rockets stay alive with Game 5 win. All right. And then we got, damn, dude, I was rambling on about some point. Steven Adams doing his thing. Oh, geez, sorry. We got to come out playing how we did tonight for the next game. That's for damn sure. They did such a good job defensively that the assist, or sorry, the free throws 32 or 38, so they missed 2. Somebody went up. Somebody missed it at the end of the game. Their defense was phenomenal the entire game, but especially right away. I mean, the first quarter was 40-24, which is huge momentum. But as you see, I don't care about leads in the first. Like Houston was down in game 4. They were down like 10 in the first couple of minutes. That stuff usually doesn't matter unless you're having a night like Golden State, and then it matters because you're not really coming back. But down 16 after the first is super unideal, but it's not the end of the world. And Houston doubles down 36-25, outscores Golden State in the second. And the rest is history. So it would have been a 16 plus 11, 20. It was a 27-point lead at halftime. Houston had 76. And that last fourth quarter is just going to kind of skew. Excuse me. It's Diet Dr. Pepper. And also, just on the topic, if you're worried about rest, because Steph played 23, Draymond played 17, Jimmy played 25, and then Amin played 34, Fred played 33, Şengün 30, Brooks and Green 27, 28. They're not 35, so it's okay. So I'm not worried about, because that's like a big thing even too with the Lakers is I think they have like 2 nights off for the rest of the series or something. And I heard Stephen A on TV being like, just one at a time, they got all this rest. Oh, we're not either of those 2 teams. There's nobody watching this. There's not a single person watching this. I'm baffled. We really feed off of viewers on this channel. All right. I'm going to scroll Twitter while I mindlessly speak. Let's get another angle of this. Who was it? Pat Spencer? Lacrosse player? He's wearing black undershirt, a black compression. It's like literally the most unaesthetic thing in the world. Oh, let's make sure you guys can see this. What's up, Solo? There we go. Holding my chat down. All right. Let's get. Whoa. All right. Oh, he headbutts him. Oh, wow. He headbutts him. All right. Ignore what I said. Oh, you can't even see the goddamn screen. Okay. There we go. Look at this. I'm sure you guys already did. He headbutts him. That's a huge flop. Look at this flop. Look at this. Okay, he feels the bolt. Look at that. That's a funny This is a funny pause right here. Pat Spencer is like, looks like he's like yelling. So he just headbutts him. And then he fucking falls. Like, I'm sure that hurt. And you don't want to be getting concussed. Hopefully, Pat Spencer gets suspended for this. I don't know if that warrants a suspension. You would think a headbutt does, right? Even if it's just Pat Spencer. But look at this. There's like a split second where you can see his face go like, ah. And then he like just flips. Oh, so European. So NBA, so modern NBA. Fans are loving it. And TJD is like doing this whole thing. Oh, he's the one who just full on pushes him. So that's the flop. It's not even a flop. He's laughing. He's baffled. Oh, look at all these confusing angles. I guess he pushes him clear as fucking day. I'm just a little high at night. Probably still, traumatized it. I'm like giggling. Look at Şengün's face here. He loves it. That's what I was saying in our stream the other night. Like, Şengün's the franchise. Look at this guy smile. He's pushed at him. He's like, "Are you serious?" I think he says, "I'll fuck you up." Oh, he doesn't. I thought in real time he said, "I'll fuck you up." Hey, we got 7 in here. What's good? All right. Somebody chat something. Steph's days are numbered. This is like game 3 where he had 20 points and he had 6 turnovers in that game. Really cool status. Steph had 4 turnovers. Oh, that was not this game. CBS Sports. He had 3 turnovers. Okay. Guard him so well. So Ime didn't make any changes tonight to the starting lineup. And we got Swaggy J. No, dude, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Honestly, after the first 8 minutes, well, so here's the context for Jalen Green's game. I would say by 8 minutes in the second quarter, 6 minutes in the second quarter, a lot of it's hot hand. So Jalen, had the and one right away, made a couple of threes. But Şengün was doing his thing. I would say Amen Thompson was like the whole second quarter. At least that's what I felt. I was like Fred and Amen were like pretty much everything. And Dylan Brooks just kind of chipping in all the time. What's up, Chris? How are we doing? Let's see this. Pat Spencer. People are tweeting. Pat Spencer getting ejected for that with all the bullshit the Rockets have done. He's low-key hilarious. Pat Spencer's a dog. Came in, made Ime Udoka shit himself, brought it to 13, and started a fight. People are loving it. I mean, that is exactly what you want if you're Golden State. Like, literally, that is how you end a blowout, first off. So I'm just scrolling. I'm scrolling Twitter on Pat Spencer. How TF did Pat Spencer get ejected from all this? That was me in the first 14 minutes of this live stream. And then I saw the other angle and it was like, oh yeah, right away. This one's kind of funny. Pat Spencer's a psycho, bro. Went straight from talking immediately to the headbutt. That was funny. That's exactly what man. Pat Spencer is a really phenomenal role player to have. Sorry to glaze. Oh, the Lakers are on. Sorry to glaze them. Let's see. I was ranting about the Giannis trade. Oh my God, give me a break. Can we get a break? Good scene again. Hell yeah, man. We're ripping these. It's only been like 2 weeks. I know I botched the whole season, so I appreciate y'all still rocking with it. Oh. All right, is this on the screen? It is. What's up, Steven Silas? Commentators wanted Golden State to win. Follow the Let's Talk Rockets Twitter if you want. I know a couple of you guys do. Amen Thompson trades should be put to rest. You're insane for making them in the first place, but I understand we all want to win. It's just Amen is a big part of that. I wish I could find this tweet. I actually know exactly how I can find this tweet. I will do that in a different browser just so we don't get some doxes. some unintentional doxes. Dox. Bro, I'm gonna dox you. I miss Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. I'm gonna dox you, bro. Oh, this might. Okay, I found it. I found it exactly. Hey, I appreciate you, Solo. Thanks, man. Really holding it down today. I appreciate you. Okay. First off, on the screen, Ime dying his sword, honorable. If you adjust your starters just because you've lost 2 straight games, probably weren't going far anyways. Let's get tonight, Jalen. I know these are all like kind of got 100 followers. You know. Let's see my game prediction. Jalen did not have 27. Rockets 117. Warriors 105. Okay. No, but 12 points to 15. We got it there. Maybe my mom will like this if she listens to Atari Eason's mom all over Warriors Twitter funny. She even got me a few months back. Reminds me of my mom. God bless. Where is this? Oh, this is not even on the right screen. All right. Hit that like button if anyone doesn't mind. Let's get some cats in here. All right. This is 140 like tweet from OKC guy, maybe? No. The best Giannis trade, IMO. All right. The Pelicans in this trade will be getting a 2025 first from the Houston Rockets via the Phoenix Suns. And in return for Giannis Antetokounmpo, here's exactly actually what they're giving up. I can tell all the way down below. Dylan Brooks, Reed Shepard, Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, and it's going to be 4 first-round picks. So you're giving Phoenix's pick this year to the New Orleans Pelicans. You're giving up a 2029 first, 2027 first, a 2027 first, and Dylan Brooks, Reed Shepard, Amen Thompson, and Tari Eason for a player that I do not think people are like oozing at the mouth. They're foaming at the mouth of a Giannis Şengün duo, and I still maybe I don't understand basketball, but I don't know why that would work. Why would that work? Why would I have 2 guys in the paint who can't shoot? I don't get it. I accidentally exit out of it. But just again, especially like in the season, that's not a good trade for Houston. I agree. You know, these first rounders. First off, I don't even want. I can't even come up with a package for Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Houston Rockets because I don't want that, and I don't think it would be good. And all summer, it's all you're gonna hear all summer. And if Golden State had won tonight, it would be literally the only freaking thing you would hear the entire summer. And now you'll hear a little bit about Amen and Şengün. But yeah, I would say this is one of the bad ones. And so one of the viewers of the OG Will Upton Rockets chat quote tweeted it. It was like, now this I'd do. And I was like, I don't want to say anything. He's a young kid. You're fucking retarded. Not to be rude. All right, do we have any tweets going on here? So, oh yeah, people are really. I guess people are saying that the Rockets are going for Dylan or Steph Curry's finger. I didn't know that was or his thumb specifically. I didn't know that was a narrative. And we got a real viral one here from NBC Sports Warriors, which is insane. All right, here's the play. Here's the foul. It's just literally normal fucking defense. And Dylan Brooks is like always. Honestly, Dylan Brooks always. Or no, that's dramatic, but Dylan Brooks a lot of the time is touching the shooter when he's playing defense. And this is the playoffs, and that's why. So I guess this is a huge thing. Let's check the chat. This is the most pussy shit I've ever seen. Warriors fans are so pathetic. That is the top tweet. Your job is to exploit the other guy's weakness. Having a brace on his finger basically lets. Oh, I didn't even know he had a a brace on his finger. So this was, this is how I got my night started. I threw, Candace Parker commentated this game, and I threw out a tweet. I think one person liked it. I said, I don't want a WNBA player commentating my NBA playoff game. I just I don't want that at all. You guys could not see that the whole motherfucking time. All right. So I just said that comment about Candace Parker. So in the meantime, here it is. And yeah, he does have a brace on his thumb. Anyways, when I was covering the NBA every weekday with Cyril on the NBA show, I would listen in the mornings to what was it, Undisputed with Skip and Shannon. I think they were the only. Well, first off, that was a watchable show, but they were, I think, the earliest. I don't know, maybe we did it at 9 and that show came on at 8 or whatever. I'd watch it getting ready. And one thing that Shannon Sharp used to always say is he used to say he doesn't watch any game with commentary on. I think that's so fascinating. And I think in playoff games, I don't want to do that. And I personally don't even really want to do that in general. Maybe if I'm watching a Celtics game, I'm not trying to rag at Candace Parker. But that's how I got my night started. And there was no follow-up to that. So we're going to move on. I have a question realistically. If we trade for a star, who do you think will come? Trey, Durant, Booker, or Giannis? I don't, I really want Durant. I think Durant's the perfect fit on the Houston Rockets. I think he's the perfect closer. He's going to give you 20 every single game. He's going to give you 20 every playoff game, 20 plus every playoff game. He's aging like wine. Houston's such a good defensive team that, I don't know what you would. Is KD a free agent, or are we talking trades? We're talking trades, right? Is he ever a free agent? Is KD ever a free agent, or does he just resign for a shit ton of money? We just went through the Giannis package, and that is horrible. Trey, people want Trey and Ja, and people wanted LaMelo in the season. People wanted Zion in the season. This version of Fred, I love. I absolutely love this version of Fred. What is Fred's contract? Oh no, we got Andrew. No disrespect, Andrew, but it's because of comments like that. And what was I looking up? God damn it. Something about trades, Trae Young. Oh, Fred VanVleet's contract. Ooh. All right. Club deal. I don't think Rocket fans are. I don't think you're going to want to hear what I'm about to say. I like Trae Young. Money seems difficult with all four of those players, and I've never really factored in money. In the order, probably KD, Booker, Trae, Giannis. For what I want, for the Rockets, realistically, I'm going to go with probably Booker, Giannis, KD, Trae. Swaggy J wants Booker. He's still got 1 year, $53 million. That's so much money. Or is there still a better team than the Rockets? Well, if you win in 7, I can't disagree. Trae's better offensively than VanVleet. Yeah, so it's I think everyone is probably going to be in Fusion down for Fred for Trae swap. Which on the surface sounds fine. But when we get into it, oh yeah. I don't know if anyone could hear that, otherwise it's super out of context. I just cracked my elbow. In year 2, Amen Thompson was the best player on the floor in a playoff game. You don't see that often. So kind of a huge point. I don't really want any of these players. Depends on packages for me with a lot of this. If I can keep Amin in all these trades. So like, Jalen, I wish Stone could just come out and say, like, here's what's happening. We're gonna trade Jalen Green, because I don't want to trade Jalen Green, because I'm just, build it through the draft, homegrown. I just love it. I like Jalen Green. So if Stone just said, like, hey, we're trading Jalen Green because in the playoffs he didn't blossom like a flower in May, so we're trading him, then I'd be like, all right, let's get into fits. Booker for Green. Oh yeah, they're all pissed at lack of Curry calls, which just seems exhausting. I'll just be honest with you. It seems really exhausting. And I don't know, like, the Turks. We don't have too many Turks in here. I don't know. By Turks, I'm just talking about Şengün solo fans. I mean, they probably feel the same way, and I would disagree with them. Şengün's like this all the time is always annoying to me, but it's just the European. Feel like these all sound like so negative European, which is just not what I mean. It's just a culture. It's just a different culture. I could say the same for Şengün and Green. So I tweeted, I think before game 3 or before game 4, some point in these, and I was like, and why is this only an important playoff series for Jalen Green and it's not for guys like Şengün? And then the series happened. So like now, 5 games in, I can tell that Şengün was having the better playoff series than Jalen Green. So that I just answered my own original question. So what I'm seeing from Şengün right now is what I want to see from Jalen Green. And yeah, Jalen's only had 1 good game, but I would constitute tonight as a good game. 8 rebounds, plus 20. Şengün only had 15. So I know he went 6 of 9 and Jalen went 3 of 8, but he also took 4 threes, and threes are harder to make than Şengün usually in the paint. Şengün didn't take a 3. So I know Şengün had a much better game and had 9 assists and 9 rebounds and only went 6 of 9 and 2 steals and 2 blocks. But I just view them both as having good games. Şengün had the better game. I mean, I agree the Warriors had a bad game. How'd you stumble upon this YouTube? That's pretty cool. I feel like I used to get more other fans in here back when we started these. Honestly, streaming has changed a lot. I haven't streamed a Rockets game live in like forever. It's been a really long time. I don't think you guys. This is like kind of like it. This is what my TV looks like. It's on. This is what my TV looks like. Okay. Which way do I need to go? This one. There we go. Dude, am I retarded? All right, we're doing this like a vlog. There you go. This is. Dude, am I literally fucking retarded? There you go. This is what my TV looks like. There's a giant black gap on the entire top quadrant. And I would say that's a healthy 33% of my screen. So I can't even stream a Rockets game if I wanted to on my TV. Idiot. So we'd have to do it how we did in college, which would be on my phone. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is I'm wrong, and I can stream a Rockets game on my phone, and we should do that next season. We're done. Because I got nothing to say. I just showed you my TV. Thank you for watching or listening. Not a breath. to Let's Talk Rockets episode number 96. Well, someone comes in here last second with a banger. It's available on Apple and Spotify, and the link is down below. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. And game 6 is probably on Friday. Ooh, May's tomorrow. Friday, TBA. All right. We'll see you before then. Peace. Ooh.